I'm Carmen Cannon, and I'm here with CDSS, Community Development Sustainable Solutions. And today we have Mr. Barry Malloy with us. And how are you doing, Barry?
Doing great, Coleman. Thanks so much for having me.
Very good, very good. So we're here with Black History Month, and we knew you were doing some great things here in the city, and we thought we'd interview you.
Okay.
So, starting out, I hear you are a minister in our community.
Yes, I am. I am associate minister at Mount Sinai Missionary Baptist Church. Uh, been there for over 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
I am also over our youth ministry at the church, and also I'm the camp director for our summer youth camp that's held at the church.
So you do a lot with the youth then.
Yes, yes.
Very good, very good. And I hear that Mount Sinai Church has been in existence over 100 years.
Over 100 years, and we just celebrated that. And so we're very, very excited about the future of our church, our mission, evangelism. Of course, everyone knows about the new homes that have been built in Sinai Village. We have 36 more homes coming, and we have a community center that sits at the corner of 9th and Martin Luther King that we're rehabilitating that facility, and it will house a grocery store and some banquet rooms and some educational facilities. We're really, really excited about that.
Very good. So we'll be able to do some things here in East St. Louis then.
Absolutely. There's nothing like coming back and giving back to our city, making our people of our city homeowners, and giving our children a safe place to have fun and to grow and to develop.
Very good, very good, very good, Barry. Also, I hear that you are teaching in our school district here in District 189, or as I should say, the 89 blocks.
89 blocks of greatness and of excellence. I am the juvenile transition coordinator for our school district. I'm the liaison between our district and the JTC Academy, Juvenile Transition Center Academy. And so I'm responsible for making sure that those students who have had a troubled past that have to, by state law, come into our school district because it's the closest school district to where their facility is, that they get a quality education, that they enjoy the experience of middle school and high school just as any other student would do.
Very good. Now I see you dressed in your blue and white, representing Phi Beta Sigma.
Blue Phi? Phi Beta, none greater. Yes.
So we're going to turn to our audience.
My name is Nora J. Thomas. I'm also with CDSS, and I would like to know what school did you graduate from and how did you choose your fraternity?
Glad you asked that question. I left high school, Lincoln Senior High School, in 1982, and I went to Arkansas State University. And that's where Al Joyner, the 1984 Olympic gold medalist in the triple jump, Al Joyner and several other athletes from East St. Louis were there. And so I went there for 2 years, didn't like it at all. So I transferred to Southern University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That's where I got my bachelor's degree from in speech communication, radio, television. But while at Arkansas State, I pledged Phi Beta Sigma fraternity. It is the epitome of all fraternities. Our motto, our vision is about brotherhood, scholarship, and service. We give countless scholarships and things like that to our youth, helping the community, building stronger bonds of brotherhood and fatherhood within our community. So I wouldn't change a thing, and love every minute of being Blue Phi.
All right, I like that blue as well.
Thank you so much.
Also, we're going to have one of our audience members to ask you about your ministry.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Rachel Orozco. I'm also with CDSS. I was just wondering, what for you is the best part of being in the ministries or working with the ministries?
The best part about being in the ministry is you get a chance to meet the needs of people. And so that's really what evangelism is. You're meeting the needs of others, being able to not only the physical needs, but helping them with the emotional, psychological, those type of things. And because I work with youth, it's even more rewarding to see our youth who come and give their lives to Christ and the impact and difference that you see on these young people once they have given their lives to Christ and they continue to spiritually develop and grow and to become productive, proud citizens. That's the most rewarding experience for me.
Hello, Coach Millard. My name is Jessica Robinson, one of your fellow students.
Yes, Jessica.
St. Louis Senior High School. Well, I just wanted to know, with the love that you have for the sport, how soon after your experience on the field did you decide you wanted to coach?
Well, believe it or not, Jessica, I never wanted to coach. I could never imagine a day in my life or remember a day when I said, I want to be a track coach. But what happened was in 2000, I had returned home, but in 2000, they asked me, would I become the head boys track coach at Lincoln Middle School?
Yes, sir.
So I'm like, what? But because I saw a need, I knew that I could help. But make a long story short, that was the start of it all. We won 7 state championships over at Lincoln, put us back on the map.
Go Tigers.
So I have to say now that it was God directing my footpaths. Because again, I never thought I would be a coach. But now that I have embraced the calling of coaching, that and see the rewards, the benefits, and it's not just about the athletic. It's about getting these young people to the next level, getting them in school, trade school, military, getting them exposed to a whole nother world of responsibility in life. And when they graduate from college or they come back and they military personnel, it just does my heart proud to just know that track was just one avenue, a way of reaching them to get them where they needed to be. So I just look at track and field now, not as a burden, but as a blessing to be able to give and pour into these young people, just as my coaches in high school poured into me. And so now that everything has come full circle, I had one of my high school coaches actually was on my coaching staff. And so I didn't know how to fuss at him or get on him because this was my coach. But nevertheless, it's all good, and I'm just grateful, very, very grateful.
Okay. Very good, Mr. Malloy. Well, last but not least, our Black History Month, we're interviewing different people, and you were one of our top people to interview.
Oh, thank
And
you.
just give us a vision of what you think about Black History Month.
When I think of Black History Month,
It's too short.
I think that Black history is 365 days.
Very good.
I think that in our city, Black history itself is not remembered, regarded, and it's not celebrated enough. Just like in these 89 blocks, we have a plethora of people who have come through this city who are doing outstanding, amazing things all over the world, but we don't know about them. Our children don't know about them. It used to be a time, Black History Month, in the schools, you would see posters and pictures and video films and Black History programs, and it was a big celebration, but that seemingly has diminished now. And consequently, what has happened, our young people who do not understand the excellence of our people, that's why they don't see it in themselves. And so I think that we must continue to teach Black history 365 days, just not 28 days. And I think that our young people, we have to connect them to who we are so they'll know who they are. And so when we do that, we celebrate everything else. We celebrate birthdays, holidays, and these young people love to celebrate. But what about celebrating your history, who you are? And I think that's what we need to get back to.
Very good. Well, Mr. Malloy, that brings us to an end, and I'd just like to thank you for coming here to CDSS and giving us a little bit about your Black history.
And Carmen, I want to end this by saying this is Black History Month. What a legacy you have left, your family has left. You should be celebrated. Your family should be celebrated because these young people who are in the audience, I don't think they really know your greatness, your excellence, what you contributed to not only Lincoln Senior High School Tigerettes track and field history, but to this city. You've worked within the schools with JJK. You've helped countless and thousands of young people get in school. And you did these things not wanting to be rewarded. You did these things because that's who you are. Your mother, your father, their excellence in this city, educators, and your mom with KMOV Channel 4, television personality. This is history that's not told, and your young people probably doesn't know. So I challenge you, each one, teach one, and we're going to make it.
Very good. Oh, thank you, Mr. Malloy. And at that point, we're going to come to an end. And once again, thank you, Mr. Malloy, for visiting here with CDSS.
Thank you so much. You got some chicken.
Hello, Mr. Maxwell. We're here with CDSS, and we just thought we would stop in with Black History Month being here and just do a little interview with you.
Thank you. You guys are welcome anytime.
Okay. I see you have a lot here in your store, and I know that you help out with the students in the high school here. My son was one of your students that you helped out
Amen.
to go off to college. He finally graduated,
Yes.
but just wanted to ask you about what do you think about Black history?
Black history is very important to us because it identifies where we come from. We're still making first.
Okay.
And even in our families, we're first to graduate, some from high school, some college,
Okay.
and some even to open our own business. I was the first to open my own business out of my family.
Okay.
So we're still making first, even in corporate America,
Very good.
we're
Very
making
good.
first.
Very good.
But it begins with some place it begins. So
Okay.
it begins
Now,
with us.
I know when you started out, you were selling out the trunk of the car, pulling down, had them on the sidewalks, and it has paid off.
Yes, hard work pays off. And I knew that one day I had a vision. I had a vision that this will come to full fruition, and it has, with the support of the community.
Okay.
Because I can't do it without you guys
Okay.
supporting me.
Very good.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, we have Mr. Maxwell, and we're just going to take a look around the store and see some of the things you have. And maybe someone may see something on this show and come on out and support you.
And I really appreciate it. We're here from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Okay.
Our phone number is 618-271-4066.
All right. Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Maxwell.
you. Appreciate it.
See how quick that was?
That store. Right now downtown. You know it's supposed to be right here.
Yes, sir. We're here.
This family told me they said
Sir.
thank you. I'm paying my business.
And I really love this jacket.
So you found it, huh?
Hands I gotta take.
Hey, I hear you, Doc. Do your thing.
It's right here.
Yeah, this
And
is
this
the place to be.
Please.
That's nice.
Yeah, I like this.
That purple is nice, too. Good morning. I'm Carmen Cannon, and I'm here with CDSS, Community Development Sustainable Solutions. And today, we're here interviewing Mr. Siobhan Wilson. Welcome, Siobhan. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. Thank you for having me, Miss Cannon.
You're welcome. We're here today working with Black History Month in the community. And I just like to know, what do you feel about Black history in your community?
Favorite time of the year, every year. Really think that we should expand Black history year round, as been stated by a lot of our powerful figures, and not just emphasize it during the month of February, but because it is only in February, we do look forward to here at CDSS celebrating it highly with high regards each year. So um, I really get moved by the month because it is a time that we do emphasize our history, Black American history, in the classrooms, and we get the opportunity to teach our students things that they may not have been presented with. Typically, we do learn about Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, George Washington Carver, very powerful people, very influential in regards to our history and our outcomes that are presented before us today. But there's so much other history that is out there to learn, and hopefully each month of each February of each year we get the opportunity to share that knowledge with our students.
Okay, very good, very good. Well, I know that you are the program specialist and the director of program services here with CDSS.
Mhm.
Can you talk a little bit about that programming?
Programming here, first of all, I'd like to say it's been a wonderful opportunity to be able to serve the surrounding communities and work with Mr. and Mrs. Taylor. It has been just nothing short of a blessing. But our programs, we do try to cover the complete spectrum from um, attending to our students in the classroom all the way to helping our parents obtain certain certifications like paraprofessionalism, paraprofessional certifications, helping them, build their resumes, construct career pathways, help them with just social awareness. Our programs are very diverse, and here we try to make sure that there's nothing that we miss or nothing that we can't accommodate our students and parents with.
Okay, very good. Now I know we worked together when we worked with the, or was this
Yes,
projecting
we
with
did.
the Intel Computer Clubhouse.
Yes, ma'am.
And I really enjoyed working with you, and you asked me to come over and help out a little bit. And so I have enjoyed working here at CDSS. But you also do a lot of things out in the community with the kids and the people, and you have something called it's something night. I'm not sure the beginning of it, but it's something dealing with, we're out in Lincoln Park.
National Night Out.
National Light Out. That's it.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, well, I want to go back a little bit. Yes, we did work together, and we're going to continue to work together because every Batman needs his Robin. It was great then; it's still great now. But National Night Out is a night that particular cities in across the country celebrate a night of nonviolence. Here in East St. Louis, we identify some of our most troubled neighborhoods by working with local law officials. They help us identify those areas. We go into those areas and canvass those areas, begin to build relationships with some of our citizens that may house or just frequent that area. And we talk to them about promoting nonviolence, how to make them better people, how to construct futures and just be more productive. Now, with National Night Out, over the last couple of years, we did house it at East St. Louis Lincoln Park. Wonderful event, wonderful. Once again, work with law officials, the local school districts, other community centers, local activists, politicians, some judges. It's wonderful. When you come out, it is a citywide effort. We speak about the changes that we're about to make, some of the changes that have been made. We issue school supplies, household supplies, personal toiletries. They get the opportunity to speak and learn some of the, how can I say it, the day-to-day interactions inside of City Hall as well as the school district. They learn other historical facts and build relationships, learn historical facts about their city, excuse me, and get a chance to build a relationship with people from the city that they never even met sometimes. We've had the helicopter to land. They love it when the K9 unit comes out. The mayor's there. It's wonderful.
Okay, very good, very good. So that means you guys need to come on out to celebrate us with us when we do that National Night Out. Now, I also see here that you have a program, or you're working with the Juneteenth. Tell us a little bit about the Juneteenth pageant coming up.
Juneteenth pageant is one of our token events. It's like National Night Out. If we could dip it in gold and put it on the table, we would each year. But I would like to start off saying that we are here at CDSS. We do head the Illinois Juneteenth Committee. Mr. and Mrs. Taylor serve as the president and vice president, and I myself serve as the state director for the Juneteenth Committee. This is our third year that we have had the opportunity to host the state pageant where we get our local females ages 15 and 19 with a 3.0 average that is already involved in their communities to come out and showcase their talent, present themselves as the queens that they are. They get a chance to have a voice because it is about youth recognition. They are our future. We make sure that we have those connections through our entire state over the last couple of years. We've had support and participation from Peoria, Kankakee, Fairview Heights, Swansea, East St. Louis, Colquitt Heights, Granite City. Speaking of Granite City, we most definitely want to thank them. Our reigning queen, Miss Kyla Gerhardt, she resides in Granite City, and as a high token of recognition, she was awarded her own day, which October 18th is now Granite City Kyla Gerhardt Day.
Very
So
good.
the
Very
Juneteenth
good.
pageant is something that's awesome and is most definitely giving our young ladies a voice and a place in Juneteenth Black history.
Okay, very good. If I could interject a little, we're working with the sororities, fraternities, and different organizations to come out and support. Bring some young ladies in that may want to be a Juneteenth queen. So if you want to come on out, you can contact us at your number.
618 857 2018.
Okay? So just remember, bring those young ladies out. Let them get familiar with being a queen because they are queens. All right? And one other thing here I want to ask you about Black History, 28 days. I think we celebrate that 365 days a year, though. So, what do you feel about just bringing up Black History in 1 month?
Again, well, I like to correct you. It is a leap year, so we get 29 this day.
Oh,
We get
okay.
29. I do agree with you. It should be recognized, respected, taught, present in the households as well as the classrooms 365 days per year. It needs to start at home. We have to build that foundation. We have to open those books. We have to make that first connection to the internet
Okay.
to teach our youth the foundation of where we are standing at now.
Okay.
If we don't know where we come from, we don't know where we're going. And there's a lot of times we walk around and we celebrate days out of school. Uh, we celebrate just certain events and we don't know the history. We don't know the education behind it. So yes, it is a time that we do take, that we should, we supposed to, we need to take out and educate our children, our youth, our students, and make sure for that 29 days they learn something different every day. And every day we test them and we quiz them to make sure that they've obtained what is being taught on a day-to-day basis.
Very good. Well, folks, we're coming to an end, and I would just like to thank Mr. Wilson for being with us here at CDSS. And remember, Black History Month is more than just 28 days. It's 365 days a year. Thank you.